Hey there guys, it's me Patboy from Paper 2, and today I'm just going to be talking about collections and how in the 13 years I have been collecting. So the first collection that I ever had was actually like Hot Wheels. So whenever we would go shopping to like Fred Meyer or Costco, Target, what have you, I would always ask to get a Hot Wheel, right? And so over the, dozens of shopping trips that we went on, I accumulated like 100 or so of these. But I wasn't very conscious that I was really collecting. It was just, oh, I want more of these, right? And I definitely did play with them a lot, and that's probably why. Kind of like for the same reason that people have magic cards and some Pokemon to play the games that you can with them, and this would be like racing, you know. But yeah, Hot Wheels I thought was always a very nice thing to collect, I guess. I don't know, everyone has had their toy cars. After Hot Wheels I started collecting Mighty Beans. And if you don't know what Mighty Beans are, I'm going to just summarize it. They're basically these very annoying bean-shaped characters, and some of them are actually licensed. Like here, some guy from Star Wars, Obi-Wan. Marvel, like Captain America. And then there were just, made up characters, like, or like a polar bear, just weird stuff like that. And, they have these, like metal marble weights in them, so they stand up on their own, and then you can, like, flick them and they'll roll over, like, with some weird momentum. These were also pretty fun to play with. I remember the advertisement that they would play for them, like on Saturday mornings. You're like, Mighty Beans, there was something, the general scoop. You can collect them all. That was the selling point for a lot of this stuff. And at the same time, or around it anyways, I was also collecting Go-Go's, Crazy Bones. Really weird. Like, it's hard to even describe to you what they are, but basically imagine like a sticker in 3D of like a character, and they were all made up, right? None of them were like new characters or anything. They were just really weird. I remember I brought some of these to school. I might have either lost some of them or they got stolen at school. I don't know. But those were pretty fun, I guess. I don't know. And then let me explain to you how I got into, like, Pokemon. So, back in about 2012, or when I was in first grade or kindergarten, my brother, he went to a, like, speech, I don't know what you'd call it. Like, they would basically help him learn how to pronounce certain words. And when he did good, like, he'd do this for an hour a week. When he did good, they'd give him a Pokemon card, or like a Haichu. And the one Pokemon card I remember he got was a, like, old Krabby from Fossil, I think. And that's an old card, like 1999. And so eventually he did it until he had about like 20 or so cards, but he didn't really care about them. He just like kept them out in the garage. So eventually I brought some of them to school, and then other people were like, oh hey, I've got Pokemon cards also. And so and then from there it really took off. Like, I remember there were we had like this outdoor play shed at our old school. I actually got a video of me going there. It's on this channel if you want to check it out. And in the outdoor play area, it was kind of like an outdoor gym, I guess. Every recess, there'd be like 20 kids in there with like binders of Pokemon collections. And oh my god, like back then I didn't even really have the internet to like price cards. But I could tell when I was getting a good deal and when I wasn't. And I kind of ripped some poor kids off. Mega Charizard from, I don't know, Fire set in Pokemon. I remember I got this from one of my friends. I mean, I still know him. He's part of this channel, actually, Nerf Nerd. He never really did Pokemon too much, but he did have this card somehow. And I ended up trading it from him for like 2 EXs or 3. You know, back when EXs were a thing. And then there were other trades that I got when it was happening. Like, let me show you this card really quick. Secret Rare Zekrom. You can't even tell. Like, you have to see it in person because these cards, they're textured. And, it's really a beautiful card to see in person. You can look up images of it on Google. That's like a $50 card right now. I doubt the one that I have is, though, because I traded for it at school, so it's in horrid condition. The most expensive Pokemon card I have is probably this full art Cynthia trainer. I think it's from Ultra Prism. This sells for about $80, $85. Mine's in very good condition, so it can easily sell for that much. I actually pulled that card. I didn't trade for it. And something like Pokemon, you really have to have other people doing it to stay collecting, because it's very competitive, you know. Gotta catch 'em all, right? You know, there's always that mindset of, I've got to be better than him, I've got to be better than her, you know, have the better collection. And honestly, I think I do have the best Pokemon collection in my school, even though there aren't that many real collections to go around. But Pokemon, it's really like something that everyone at some point in their life will collect. Like, whether you agree or not, it's true. Like, even people now that I know who say that they, like, despise Pokemon over Magic, they have had Pokemon collections. Some of them even still do, you know. I don't think that the same could be said about Magic. I mean, people know what Magic is, right? But not everyone really gets into it or starts collecting it. What I'm showing you right now are all of my old cards. I actually paid like $30 for all of these. Because there's this one local card shop. And he had like 30 or 34 packs from before like the year 2000 or 2002. Some of them were Japanese. He was selling them for $1 each, though. And so we bought all of them, you know, without hesitation. And so I ended up with this massive binder of them. Massive legend here. Yeah, most of you probably don't get that reference, but let me show you this card that I have right here. It's very interesting. I don't want to say it's cool, because I mean, I guess it kind of is, but basically it's a version, the Japanese version of this card, and it's the artwork of the Japanese version, which is the one right here. It was censored when it came to America, and or anywhere else really. Like, you can see it's Misty, like, topless or nude, and she's, like, hugging her Pokemon crying. And in Japan, I guess that just meant, like, purity, you know, like a baby being born or something. But when it came to, like, everywhere else, it was really just, like, her hugging her Pokemon and crying. I don't know if I can even show that, the card that I just showed you on YouTube. But anyways, this is just one of my, like, 4 binders, and then I've got a box full of Pokemon cards, bulk, really. And, yeah, I mean, Pokemon, I've really always loved it. Like, right now, I do it a lot less than I used to. I like collecting and buying. And that's mostly because there aren't that many other people to trade with, so there's less of a reason for me to buy Pokemon. And I'm working on Nerf right now, and that's another thing. I do collect, or kind of did, I still do really, collect Nerf guns. My bed's full of them, like, underneath it. But Nerf is a lot different than other things that you could collect, like baseball cards or Pokemon cards, because Nerf really, you can custom modify. Like this right here, what I'm showing you, it's a Vulcan that I've painted. I did a video about this on Pat-Boy. Like something like this would sell more than the original, and it would be worth more, And Nerf, it's different than other things that you collect. Yeah, I think that's just about it. My brother, he's collected a lot of different things, but he would know more about it than I would. He's done like geodes and stuff. He's got a little like cabinet of them back there. But yeah. Any of you remember these? Probably not. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Pat-Boy, signing out.